Hey everyone, Eliane Van Horn here. I'm happy to be back with you, back recording my regular videos. And this time I wanted to very quickly to send this video to you, to share some information here on my YouTube channel that I think it may be very helpful to you, to your family member, to some friends. And the topic is a hot one because it seems like it has become very popular. And the other day, I was talking to a group of ladies and they were discussing the fact that one that couldn't sleep well, the other had problem with chronic insomnia, and the topic of lack of sleep was their main the subject of the conversation. And I was just listening because way back then I used to have an insomnia problem. Not anymore, but I thought I would share with you what I have done because who knows, it may help you, it may help your friends, it may help a family member. So here I am. I remember many days a while back when I was attending graduate school, and I would sometimes, you know, when you're in graduate school, you have assignments, you have homework, you have reading, you have research. It's a lot. And sometimes I would lay in bed and just my mind kept going. Oh my goodness, I haven't finished the homework. Oh my goodness, I still have 2 more chapters to read. Oh my goodness, and the research that I still need to do. And those thoughts kept coming, and I could not, for the life of me, I could not fall asleep. Now, and then I thought, you know what? I didn't sleep. I didn't do the stuff that I needed to do. It was just a waste of my time. But insomnia is very debilitating, and it can cause significant distress, significant impairment of our social lives, of our occupational functions, and so on. So it is something that needs to be addressed, that needs to, before it becomes a dilemma, before it becomes a chronic problem, there are always things that can be done. And I actually do not like, you know, people say, oh, take this Ambien, or take this blah, 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 all the pharmaceutical stuff that's out there. And that can be very habit forming, which I run a mile away from anything that can be habit forming. So everything that I take is generally natural products, and I'm very much into natural products. You know, being from Brazil, we do everything, you know, I shouldn't say everything, but we believe a lot in nature and the power of nature. A few of the things that I have done, and I think it can help you, it can help other people, is it may help you and may help other people. I'm going to share with you very quickly. This is actually meant to be a very short video, but I was kind of unstable as far as like what the time I went to bed. Sometimes I would be up reading my chapters until about 1 o'clock, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I had to wake up early to be in school by 7 o'clock. So it was not very consistent. But once I learned that the consistency of regular going to bed at the same time over and over and over, and put my alarm clock to wake me up at the same time over and over and over. What I mean by that is this: we go to bed and we wake up approximately the same time every day or every night when we are going to bed. And that includes weekends, because sometimes you think, oh, I don't have to go to school, I don't have to go work on Saturday, I'm going to sleep late. Well, it's great, but it's not a good idea because our body needs to have that routine. And having that routine is really, really helpful. It will, if you have a sleeping problem, a lack of sleep problem, an insomnia problem, that will probably be a good help to have this schedule, a consistent schedule. The other thing is to avoid heavy evening meals. I know that sometimes we eat dinner late, which is not very good, but if we can avoid those heavy meals, they will keep you awake. So avoid those by all means. You know, a little light snack, it's okay. Another thing that I think it's very, very helpful is exercising regularly, even if it's just for, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But regular exercise, keep your body going, keep your body moving, you know. However, if it's approaching bedtime, if it's like 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed, you don't want to exercise because that will get your adrenaline going, and it's gonna be hard to fall asleep after exercising. So, you know, from early morning until, say, you know, early evening, it's okay. But when it's getting close to bedtime, cut it out. No exercise. One thing that I love, being from Brazil, we are always exposed to sunlight. We have sun throughout the year. And exposure to sunlight as often as possible is very, very helpful. One thing that I learned by reading was to avoid alcohol, because alcohol is also, it contributes to the insomnia problem. I have never drank alcohol, and I will never drink alcohol. I'm not an alcohol drinker at all. But if you are and you like alcohol, it's better to avoid when it's close to bedtime. Now, the other thing is, way back then when I did have sleeping problems, I learned that there's a spray. Actually, it's almost empty, but I bought this way back then when I did have some sleeping problem, and it's a sleep support and renewal. I'll read very quickly what it says here. It says, wake up refreshed and revitalized. Good sleep supports cognitive function, cardiovascular health, immune function, and healthy aging. Sleep support and renewal, which is the name of this, is a non-habit forming option that can help you achieve a more restful, complete night of sleep. And let me tell you, this thing really works. All you do is like this little puff. You put two or three puffs, and you keep in your mouth for a little bit, and then you swallow it. It tastes like mint. And let me tell you, 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, you are a goner. That's awesome. And I have those. If you want information, just send me some, make some comments on this video, and I'll get back with you. The other thing that's also very, very helpful, I have these patches. It's also very old. This is, way back then. But you pick up one of these patches, and you remove this, and you put right here in the middle of your back, and you go to sleep. Bye-bye, insomnia. Good night. And you wake up like 8 to 10 hours later. This is powerful. And when you use these two together, it's wonderful. So if you do have a sleeping problem, a lack of sleeping problem, if you have an insomnia problem, consider these. Consider not drinking alcohol, not going to bed with a full stomach, not exercising right before you go to bed. And let me tell you, I promise you, it's gonna be much better night of sleep when you do these things. Well, I think that's all I have for today. And I hope that this video was helpful to you. And if so, share this with a friend, with family members. Subscribe to my channel if you would, please, and hit that notification bell so that you will know when I place another video. And for now, bye. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.